Welcome back everybody, back to the channel. Today we're gonna be doing some Am I the Asshole on a different Reddit, subreddit. This one has a bunch of other situations, and this is the first one I found. Looks mad juicy 17 hours ago, so it's nice and fresh. Fuck all the bullshit, let's get straight into it. Am I the asshole for exposing my coworker after he exposed me? Maybe. I don't know. We got to see the situation first. Uh, Advice needed. Okay, 28-year-old female, I've been in a happy and committed throuple. Oh shit. I did not read this at all. Holy fuck, this just got complicated. Committed throuple, which is crazy to me. For 3 years, there's always one person who's not happy in a throuple. We'll see though. It's unconventional, but it works for us. I'm glad it does. I also enjoy posting on social media platform that's more on the mature side. Think Facebook, but for adults who like to talk about NSFW topics and post NSFW pictures. Okay, got a little spicy there. So, okay. My face isn't visible in any of these pictures, and I never talk about my job on there. So I didn't think it would be an issue at work, especially because our job doesn't have a morality clause. One of my coworkers, Jake, 34-year-old male, recently found my profile on the site. Jake, what are you doing on there? Jake, what the fuck? I know he was beaten off and it was like, I recognize that as. Let's continue. Jake has always been a bit too friendly. Oh, well, here we go. Here we go. Now you're gonna think he's flirting with you, making suggestive comments and flirting. Ah, here we go. By the way, I never judge shit off what people say because he could have just been being nice and just like the other when when a guy is cool to a female and when a female is cool to a guy, one of them is always misconstruing. I'm not gonna say it's her. It might be Jake because he did find this profile, so I'm gonna assume it's Jake. Because how the fuck would you find this if she didn't have her face or not her job on there? That don't make no sense to me. But let's continue. He's making suggestive comments and flirting with me despite knowing I'm not interested. I've turned him down countless times, but he just doesn't take the hint. He thinks that just because I'm poly, I want to be with him. Okay, this got a little bit weird. Okay. So now it's sounding like Jake's a fucking stalker. Instead of keeping this discovery to himself, he took screenshots. Oh, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Why do you just leave people alone, man? Why do niggas love a snitch? She says she don't want to be with you, and then he's like, fuck it, then you're not gonna have this job no more, bitch. How about that? What are you getting out of that? You're just spiteful. Ah, I hate niggas like this. Instead of keeping his discovery to himself, Jake took screenshots and ran to HR, accusing me of unbecoming internet activity that could damage the company's reputation. You're such a fucking I hate snitch. Why the fuck are you telling people this? You're such a whore. I hate niggas like this, bro. I got called into a meeting with HR and honestly I was terrified. However, after reviewing the post, HR told me that because my face was invisible and there was nothing identifying the company, it wasn't their concern, it was my own personal business. That's a little weird. They assured me that no action would be taken against me and that I hadn't violated any policies. Wow. This is probably the most awkward. Bro, imagine being in this room and HR is talking to you and telling you, nah, you should be fine being NSFW on Facebook just because you didn't show your face. You know how weird that is? That's so fucking weird. That they assured me that no action would be taken against me. I hadn't violated any policies. My direct boss at the meeting was more towards me that Jake was sharing my private pictures in a workplace. Even though I was cleared, I still felt humiliated that my private life had been dragged into work like this, and I was beyond angry that Jake tried to get me in trouble over something that had nothing to do with him. Here's where I might be the asshole. After that HR meeting, I was still feeling I knew Jake was married, and oh my god. Wait. Slow it down. This nigga was married the whole time, and you had no. Hold on. Let's go back to here where he said, bit too friendly, making suggestive comments and flirting with me despite knowing I'm not interested. I've turned him down countless times, but he just doesn't take the hint. So, according to this person, Jake has been hitting on her and she said I'm good. And then he exposed her. And then after he exposed her, she texted his wife. Uh, if you knew he was. This just spun my fucking head around. How in the world, if you know a nigga is married and he's hitting on you, you got no problem with it until he exposes you? What kind of like, nah, you're an asshole. You're a fucking gigantic asshole. Jake's a piece of shit, but you're an asshole because you're acting like this nigga wasn't married when he was flirting with you 10 seconds ago. Let's continue. I knew Jake was married and heard rumors about him cheating on his wife with another woman in the office, which is fucking crazy. How? I'm fucking befuddled. If you knew this before and you didn't have a problem with it, but now you have a problem with it after he did something wrong to you, I hate when people don't keep the same energy. Keep your same energy regardless of the situation. You had no problem when he was hitting on you because he was married. You had no problem when you was refusing when he was married, but you have a problem now that he exposed you. You know what? It kind of makes sense. But like at the same time, you should still have a problem. He's married. You shouldn't be like, "Oh, I rejected him." Nigga is married. I also had a bunch of inappropriate messages he sent me, including some during work hours, which I hadn't done anything about to now. By the way, this is abuse. This nigga has been texting her in work inappropriate messages. Crazy. Instead of going back to HR, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I found Jake's wife on social media and anonymously sent her all the screenshot of his messages to me, along with some information about his affair. I literally found his profile and mistress's profile on the same site. He said he was unbecoming. Sent her the links to both. I figured he wanted to dig into my private life. He should face consequences of his own actions. You're not an asshole. You're just you just don't keep the same energy. You knew about his marriage before this, yet you didn't do anything until he did something to you. And I know people are gonna be like, yeah, but the fact that you didn't have a problem with him being married, you had a problem with him putting advances towards you. Like, do you see where I'm getting at? You had a problem with the dude hitting on you, but not that he was married and hitting on you. But now that he exposed you to HR, you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna blow his divorce up, or marriage up. Didn't take long for everybody to blow up. Jake's wife confronted him. Now she's filed for divorce. Word spread around the office. Jake's actually furious with me, saying I ruined his marriage. How the fuck does he know? Wait, this doesn't sound real. Some of my coworkers think I went too far and should have just let it go. Others believe he got what he deserved for trying to get. How the fuck does everybody know what happened? Like, how does he know that you exposed him? You said anonymously. Am I the asshole? You're just a piece of shit. Not the asshole. People in glass houses shouldn't throw hand grenades with a bungee cord attached. Shut the fuck up. That was ass. What the fuck? Jake got his FAFO moment. What the fuck is going on? Why isn't nobody mentioned? Why? So he tried to get you fired, or at least reprimanded with something in your file for what you do in the privacy of your own home because you rejected his advances. So you let his wife know that he's been pursuing you and another coworker, one in which he landed. What's fair is fair. Goose and gander or some shit. He tried to use your personal life to get you in work trouble, and you used his work life to ruin his personal life. Haha, love it. Don't be a dick. Why is nobody mentioned that she knew he was fucking married? Oh my god, I hate niggas on Reddit. Your career because you didn't want to fuck him? Oh my god! I hate niggas on Reddit! Why isn't nobody mentioning this nigga was married before? You're a piece of shit. Pleasant lie, throw RA, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of garbage. I hate niggas who don't keep the same energy. You knew he was married before. You just didn't give a fuck. If he never tried to expose you, you wouldn't have said nothing. You knew he had fucking cheating on his wife. You knew he was cheating, flirting with you, sending you inappropriate messages in work hours. You didn't say nothing until this nigga tried to ruin your life. Look, I get it. Eye for an eye. Fine. I guess whatever. I don't give a fuck about the reaction. I care about the fact that she knew all this information before this nigga tried to set her up. Like, if you know all of this, why don't you just? I feel like I'm really struggling to understand what the fuck is wrong with me, but I feel like something's like not adding up here. If let's do this for example. Fuck this workplace shit. If I know you're a piece of shit and I don't say anything, and I know that you're a piece of shit, and then everybody knows in the office that you're cheating or whatever, and a word spreads around and all that, right? And I don't say nothing, and then you expose me, then I say something. Makes sense. But you already knew. So you should have just done it before. But I feel like niggas gonna be like, oh, well, the moral dilemma, yada, yada, whatever. I don't give a fuck. I'm getting too deep in. I don't really give a fuck. That's it for this video. You're not the asshole. He's a fucking creep, weirdo piece of shit. But I really don't like the fact that you knew all this information, that he was married before you decided to expose him. You should have just exposed him before. What changed, lady? Eye for an eye and the world turns blind. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you like the video. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. Share this video with your friends. If you think I'm being unreasonable here, let me know in the comments down below. Hit that notification bell and peace.